Welcome to episode 4 of the Eli Angle Podcast. I'm your host, Eli Angle. Let's dive right into it, starting with the MLB. The Mets signed Luke Weaver to a 2-year, $22 million contract. He moved from the Yankees to the Mets. Munetaka Murakami's posting window opens on Monday. He will look to sign with the MLB. He looked right in the WBC a couple years ago. See what he can do in the MLB if he does decide to come over. Moving into golf, Lauren Coughlin and Andrew Novak won the Grant Thornton Invitational, 28 under par. And 5 players headed to the PGA Tour via the Q School. Those 5 players are Andrew Ewart, Adam Svensson, Alejandro Tosti, Marcelo Rosso, and Dylan Wu. Look to see what they can do on tour this year. Into the NHL, Quinn Hughes was traded to the Wild from the Canucks. That was a big one. No one knew where he was going to go. They knew he was going to leave, but they didn't know where. Steven Stamkos scores 4 goals in their win over the Blues. Brandon Bussi becomes the first NHL goalie to win his first 10 games in 11 starts. He looks great for the Tyson Forrester is expected to be out 5 months after having arm surgery on Monday. Brett Pesce returns to action for the Devils for the first time since October 26th, nearly 2 months. Darcy Kemper placed on IR. Andre Vasilevsky and Ryan McDonough both look to return to the Lightning tonight against the Kings. They've been out for a little bit now. Brandon Hagel, day-to-day, due to taking a forearm to the head from the Panthers' Seth Jones. This is not the first time the Panthers have gone at him at the head. It's been a couple times. He's been concussed multiple times. The Red Wings, moving into the standings now. The Red Wings lead the Atlantic at 41 points. Hurricanes lead the Metro at 46 points. And they are winners of 5 straight. The Avalanche lead the Central at 55. Not sure if anyone's going to catch them over in the Central. And Vegas leads the Pacific at 42 points. Nathan MacKinnon leads skaters in points at 58 and goals at 28. McDavid leading skaters in assists at 39. Cam Makar leading defenseman in points at 40 and assists at 30. Jacob Chikrin leading defenseman at goals at 12. Beckett Seneke leads rookies in points at 27 and goals at 10. And Ivan Demidov of the Montreal Canadiens leading rookies in assists at 18. And Jesper Wallstedt leading in the top 3 categories for goalies. Goals against at 1.95, save percentage at .937, and 4 shutouts. He is phenomenal, a rookie for the Wild, and he looks great. Into the NFL, the big news, both Patrick Mahomes and Micah Parsons both tearing their ACLs. They are done for the year. Mahomes had surgery on Monday. The Chiefs looked to get him back for the beginning of next season. TJ Watt underwent surgery on a partially collapsed lung. He was having some work done in the Steelers facility, and whoops. Tua Tagovailoa benched for Quinn Ewers for the Dolphins. Into the Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night games. Thursday night, the Falcons beat the Bucs 29-28 on a last-second field goal. Kirk Cousins 30 for 44, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns. Baker Mayfield 19 for 34, 277 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Sunday Night Football, Vikings beat the Cowboys 34-26. J.J. McCarthy 15 for 24, 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Prescott 23 for 38, 294 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. The Steelers beat the Dolphins on Monday Night Football 28-15. Tagovailoa 22 for 28, 253 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Aaron Rodgers 23 for 27, 224 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He's still slinging it. Now some top scores. Baltimore shut out the Bengals. First time the Bengals have been shut out with Joe Burrow as the quarterback. The Chargers beat the Chiefs to knock them out of the playoffs. The Bills beat the Patriots, which leaves the AFC East still open. The Eagles shut out the Raiders. Broncos beat the Packers. Saints beat the Panthers. And Seattle kicked 6 field goals to beat the Phillip Rivers-led Colts. Moving into college football, Sharon Moore was fired from Michigan right after I finished filming the episode last week on Wednesday. That's a whole story. I'm not going to get into it. You can do some research yourself. Fernando Mendoza won the Heisman. This is Indiana's first Heisman Trophy winner. Navy beat Army 17-16 in the annual Army-Navy game. DJ Lagway, Brandon Sorsby, Sam Levitt, and Doan Rail all enter the transfer portals. We'll see where they go in the wild year that is transferring. And then the playoff bracket. On Friday, 8 and 9, Oklahoma and Alabama at 8 p.m. Eastern in Oklahoma. And on Saturday, we have ourselves a triple header. A&M and Miami, the 7 and the 10, at Texas A&M. And then also on Saturday, number 6 and number 11 Ole Miss and Tulane at Ole Miss. A non-Lane Kiffin-led Ole Miss. We'll see what happens with Ole Miss. Can they topple Tulane? And then Oregon and James Madison to close out the night at Autzen Stadium in Oregon. And then number 2, Ohio State will face the winner of A&M and Miami in the Cotton Bowl. And then Texas Tech will host either the winner of Oregon and James Madison in the Orange Bowl. Indiana will host either Oklahoma or Alabama at the Rose Bowl. And number 3, Georgia will host either Ole Miss or Tulane in the Sugar Bowl. That's it for college football. Not much going on. Moving into NCAA men's basketball. Number 1 Arizona beat number 12 Alabama 96-75. Number 8 Gonzaga beat number 25 UCLA 72-82. And number 23 Nebraska goes into Illinois and upsets ranked Illinois 83-80. A Jamarcus Lawrence buzzer beater. It was a great game to watch. Number 17 Arkansas beat number 16 Texas Tech 93-86. And number 20 Tennessee beat number 11 Louisville 83-62. Moving into the rankings. No movement in the top 6. Arizona, Michigan, Duke, Iowa State, UConn, Purdue all stand still. Gonzaga moves up a spot to 7 and Houston drops a spot to number 8. Michigan State, BYU, and Louisville all stay put at 9, 10, and 11. North Carolina to 12, Vanderbilt to 13, Arkansas to 14. Nebraska, the biggest jump of the week, they move up 8 spots to the 15. Alabama drops 4 to 16, Kansas up 2 to 17. Illinois drops 5 to number 18. Texas Tech drops 3 to 19. Tennessee, Auburn, and St. John's stay put at 20, 21, and 22. Florida drops 5 to 23. And Virginia moves up 1, so we have a tie at the 23 spot between Florida and Virginia. And Georgia bringing in number 25. That's all I have for you this week. Not sure if there'll be any more episodes next coming weeks with Christmas and New Year's. If there is, there will. If there won't, there won't. But that's all I have for you this week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. So long. Good night.